Switch here for Brooklyn. Aussies check.
What's up, y'all?
In for Kyrie Irving. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big...
Joey.
free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris.
Greeny.
And it's Ross in at the one spot.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and a great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Here's Boss. Traps in the tray. Boss has got 6 in the quarter.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Scoring, I have
I found
to
a new jump shot, too.
a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Suggs with the ball. KD's on him. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
That jump shot
For the
shaking,
match,
y'all.
Robin Lopez. Is checked in for Suggs. Amba comes in for Isaac, and Okiki subbed in for Wagner. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead
That
of him.
jump shot shaking, no
Pass to
bullshit.
Bamba.
I got the
There's
best
Okiki.
chicken jump
Magic
shot
moving the ball
ever.
around to the middle.
I just found a new jump shot.
Here's Lopez. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket.
And defensively, they are on their
Give me the
heels
ball.
every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Aldridge, the pass to Boss. Unloads.
Very
And
late out
again,
on that
no
bitch
good
too
by
long.
Brooklyn.
See who watching my live? Somebody watching my live.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. 41 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Missed
Good
inside.
D.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the 2nd half. Here's Boss.
Chicken.
The triple. Boss has got 21 in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after
shot,
1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. It's over. I'm putting that shit right on.
Over Aldridge. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our state.
You see my 3, 7-11.
Assists.
That ain't bad. With a 35.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Look at that.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards,
that should be in there.
And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Hampton. Then there's Harris. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Okiki in a power forward. This is out there for Orlando.
Come on,
using
bro.
his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
It's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper
Come on, you
element
my way,
to it.
move.
Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Harris. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Boss. For 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Chicken.
Boss has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. The Magic have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Now Hampton to the paint.
Noodle.
Williams. Mills with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shoots over Carter-Williams. Shots good by Mills.
Yeah, you know, even off the dribble, guys, Mills is a capable shooter. That jump shot of his steady under just about any circumstance.
Shoots from 14. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Now the pass to Boss. This one for 3. The shot that time.
Not on target. Too long.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
As the Nets gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during the
substitution on the court.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Let's go. Let's go. Good fucking
defense on him. And Suggs throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Chicken.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now,
chicken noodle right there.
This is going to take them to 7 wins.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times.
Jump ball, let's go.
Over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Orlando. And beyond the actual
win a tip, y'all.
This game,
let's win the championship for next season. And I'm boosting that player up.
For James Harden.
You can set a tone
Let's
with
go,
defense,
James Hardy.
and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Boss.
That chicken noodle. I need 30 points.
Ball. A floater. And it's Suggs missing. Here's Boss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Orlando grabs the miss.
We won anyways. I don't give a fuck. We won anyway.
Suggs with the ball. Some solid defense from Brown. From deep. Off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this
chicken
one.
noodle.
Victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly
Next season,
right.
I'm going to grab my other discount right here. They get that pocket
out of it.
Look at that. That is shitty bad.
How to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Let's chat on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense?
No, Candace, not really. I felt like I was able to impose my will on them, make them adjust to me.
Oh, well, was it ever difficult?
You need to go to the bar?
Team Unlimited Championship.
Tomorrow, why not today?
Holmes looked to defeat last year's runner-up, Eyeball
Splash. The Victor's better.
$200,000 on the line. Game 1 started off with both players getting a feel for each other. Splash hit a 3 with Chris Mullen to take a 2.
Who? Who, my goal?
Shimmering view of the
yeah.
And with tip.
I thought you was going.
He is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there now. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harden at the 2.
Okay, who will watch our kids?
Forward. Durant and Griffin the combo.
Oh, mama.
Season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, BA, teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part
of
the
year
is right for playing time to be claimed.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
That's gonna be a negative, Princess.
Where was the defense on that play?
You know, damn well I don't trust my mom.
Where the defense is inexcusable.
You know, damn well I don't trust my mom like that.
Everyone involved early. Now, that
man, she do crack.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Boss. A chance to extend the lead.
They don't know that my kid died. They're not going to fall on her. They're going to fall on me. No.
Valanciunas. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Boss. He's defended by Hayes. No good on the 3.
Oh.
1:11 left in the first. And the
who's here?
Valanciunas.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Hart. From deep. Rebounded by
my way, man.
This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Outside Hart. He takes it in. Pass to Valanciunas. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From behind the arc. The Pelicans pull it in.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside Ingram. Shoots over Millsap. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Paul Millsap.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram. That one drops. He ties it up.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his.
For me, I just try to feel out the game.
And you know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Greg.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. He's out there with Paul Millsap. Patrick Mills out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Boss in at the 2.
In today's NBA,
now, nigga.
You have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
The Nets with a lead. Here's Boss. 27 points his last game.
Noodle.
And the three-pointer goes.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Murphy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That free throw no good. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Satoransky comes in for Alexander. Kyrie Irving has been on display. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters. Orland's making some changes. Hart's checked in for Temple, and it's Alexander Walker in for Satoransky. Here's Boss. He's got 12. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 15.
Chicken noodle.
Playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Josh Hart.
Thank you, YouTuber, for that jump shot.
That's the Pelicans 5.
I appreciate it.
And right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up.
Chicken noodle.
And keeping us updated from the sideline.
Nah, appreciate that jump shot.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history
that YouTube gave that jump shot. That chicken noodle, while he up, it's over. I'm not missing.
The roster has changed
with no boost either. I had no boost,
this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff
no
there.
Boost, no nothing. I don't use boosties.
Hart from long range.
That jump shot, chicken.
Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
I can show y'all.
Valanciunas has got 11 points.
He's been terrific tonight. With a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Oh, move cover though. Move, bro.
A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter.
Chicken.
Knocks it down from
Noodle.
distance. 21 points in the game. You know, Grant, what's really impressive
21
about
points in the game
is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
To the middle. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Princess.
They've been relentless. Just keep
No,
getting shots
Friday.
at the rim.
Victors.
Here's Boss. 21 points in the game. Pass to Griffin. Here's Boss. It's tipped.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
My mom. No.
Over Irving. The shot by Ingram, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Marshall comes in for Ingram. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Ross's shot is off. Here's Hart. They get it back. Blocked! He got it off in time. That shot off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And that's they lead by 13. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter.
Probably. Just let me know what your mama said.
Now he's making some changes. Zion Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Marshall. And Temple is subbed in for Satoransky. Here's Boss. Off target with the 3.
Oh, what?
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
So many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton out there with Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Boss in at the 2-guard spot. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up the D and just took it.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Hart. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
For Harris, Mills in for James Harden. And the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing.
Because I'm a bucket. It's what I do. When you're doing what you do, don't it feel good?
But what about defense? Is that not what you do?
Of course I play D, but it's more fun to score. That's just facts.
But what does Coach think of that philosophy?
Everyone brings something different to the table, and Coach respects that. That's what being a team's all about. Just so happens I get buckets, and getting buckets is fun.
We conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we get shy, or push bike, or travel kind of trash. Manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gonna be alive with this racket ball flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and
chicken noodle.
In the second quarter, Splash was ready to take control of the game. After a Cedric Maxwell 3, Splash took a 22-15 lead. Swaggy P. Holmes said, "Not on my watch." After getting an Anthony Davis dunk and a Kevin Garnett offensive rebound putback, Swaggy tied the game at 25.
From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City.
Kevin, thanks.
Clearly, David, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving and Harden, the 2-star guards. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma. Dex checked in for Mike Muscala. Maladon comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Ty Jerome in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Harris. And it's Boss in for James Harden. Here's Jerome. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
Nets trail by 3. Irving passes to Boss. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of
being
from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Chicken.
Good on the 3-ball.
Noodle.
Boss has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points.
I appreciate it. You two gave me that jump shot.
They're finding holes now in the D.
And that one is good from Jerome.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the
rim. You can have all the
D had better start.
While boost this play up, it's over for y'all.
Here's Boss. He had 27 points last game. Misses the 3. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Take 2-3. 2-3. Take 2-3.
Here's Jerome. Millsap covering. Jerome, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Irving passes to Boss. Lets the 3 fly.
Chicken.
Jack pulls it in.
Come on, bro.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That's 2 3 zone.
Right on target.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Boss.
That's late. No fucking way. It's not late.
It's no good. And so it's Lou Dort making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved in the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Meladon. He's out there with Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. And there's the pass to Roby. And he uses the glass on the lane. Roby's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Great finish. What a setup.
Give me the ball.
Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Boss.
Chicken.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Chicken.
Boss has got 9.
That's his first triple of the second period.
Stop playing,
third of the game.
The Thunder leading by 4.
You're not going to beat me.
Timeout called by Oklahoma City.
The chicken noodle. That's chicken noodle. That jumps out chicken noodle. Don't hate on me. You understand?
And the Thunder with some changes.
Come play me there.
Is checked in for...
Come play me there.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown.
I don't lose. Don't hate.
I'm playing quick. Don't hate. From 3-point range.
43 to 41. I'm winning.
To get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring coming
I don't
from
lose
down
in
low
career.
so far.
Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. There's the 3.
Chicken
Made that
noodle.
only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
And that makes
Come watch it. Come sit right here and watch and learn.
So far and 4 for the game.
I can teach you
and
something.
And the call is going to 3. Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be
That's
careful
it
not
right
to
there.
pick up another
And I
one.
can teach you something. How chicken
Nets leading by 4. Durant finds Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Boss. 12 points for him.
Noodle.
Right there. Boss has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Jerome. 6 points for him. Roby the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And I'm on live score right now, too.
The line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Boss.
Chicken.
Oh, good on
noodle.
The
and I missed that.
Good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Roby the pass to Jerome. And the Thunder, another 3.
Okay, what a bunch of 3. Okay, let's go.
Infectious.
Let's go.
Terrific teamwork.
And a close game so far through the first. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to...
Come on, cuz. I'll put me on the bench.
Group in here for the Thunder. Dex checked in for Mike Muscala. Pokusevski's come in for Roby. Paladon's checked in for Kenrich Williams.
I got 27
points
already.
Jerome in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant.
You're down by 3.
Brown is checked in
I
for
can catch right back up and win the game. Want to see?
Getting to the line better than anyone in the league. James Harden led the league in free throw attempts during 7 of his 8 seasons with Houston.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Paul Millsap out there with Bruce Brown.
Chicken noodle.
And it's Aldridge in at the 5.
Always a bonus
Put
when
back in the
points
game,
come
coach.
from unlikely sources. And you can see this
Put
guy's
back in
been
the game,
working
coach.
on that shot.
So the wing on the left. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
Chicken noodle.
You know, anytime you
get back in the game, coach.
That has a passion
Let me cook
for
up, coach.
something you're passionate about, it
That
creates
chicken noodle.
a special bond.
And hot zones
to be
pop
able
on,
to watch
nigga.
him live out
I'm
his
not
journey
playing.
has been incredible.
And
what
top
a
of
blessing.
like these German moves is
I
over.
wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Oh, yeah?
They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Boss.
Chicken noodle.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Jerome passes to Deck. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Boss. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Dort wide open. Here's Pokusevski. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Pokusevski's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Down low. Outside for Millsap. Here's Boss. Fires for 3. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on.
You know challenge that?
3 tenths quarters behind us.
Coming on to the floor
changes. Roby, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Williams comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ty Jerome. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Boss. The wing jumper off target.
Come on, 30 points for the game over.
And here is Maladon. Roby plays it up and banks it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Mills looking it over. Pass to Boss. For the three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Wow. Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling
This game is how I express myself. So what you saw, that was me being my truest self.
Intriguing. How would you describe your truest self?
Let's see. Powerful, graceful, efficient, dominant.
Come on now. Come on now. $5. That's all I got. Hello. Why'd you come here with the nonsense? I only have $5. Can I just... Nope, sorry. Where did my mother is? All right, wait right here. I gotta go do something. What you doing? Just wait right here. I'm gonna let you know. What? Just wait right here. I'll be back. Yo, what up, bro? Yo, what's good? Yo, you know Justin Silver? Yes, he in town, bro. We were just playing dice and he took my money. He took a 5-pack from me. A 5-pack? Yes, a 10-pack too, I think. Bro, can you rob the game and then just we split the money out and give him whatever? If that'd be a 5-pack, I'm gonna rob both of you right now. You say you gonna rob both of us? So, you need dollars? Yes, I need dollars. I told you, don't fucking move. You need everything. Don't fucking move. Yo, what the shit? I don't know who that is. If you move, let's go.
How you doing? Doing good.
This freshman student was getting bullied.
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
When I saw people laugh at him and bully him.
Look, Frank, getting to the starting lineup is something that's not given, bro. That's something that's earned, and it just took...
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first...
I'm not about to get into it with you, Frank, but it doesn't matter who drafted you. You know, it don't matter where you was drafted, none of that.
Players weren't going to let that happen. They both got together and got up a bunch of
In the third quarter, Swaggy P. Holmes fought his way back, hitting a 3 with Kevin Garnett to make it a 1-point game, trailing 30-31. But Splash turned it up a notch to blow the game wide open. After splashing 3 after 3 after 3, while Swaggy P. Holmes struggled to score. Splash took a 54-39 lead heading into the fourth.
Outscored him 29-14.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting.
Thanks, B.A. Durant has one.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for Brooklyn, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Boss in at the point. And Mobile One has announced that they'll be partnering with MP. Both sides seemed ecstatic after getting this deal done.
Yeah, B.A., this is definitely a mutually
Come on, Stephen Curry.
MP
You
continues
booty,
to build
man.
his brand, and Mobile One gets one of the league's brightest young stars.
And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Well, he's an all-time great shooter with a tremendous motor. Thompson, he loves to one-up the opponent.
Here's Boss. Takes the 3, and the Nets another 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Thompson. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Wiseman finds Thompson. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Curry. The three. And the Warriors with another three.
Oh, yeah?
Surprised to see the game's best shooter sink a three like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Now here's Thompson. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
The green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. I mean, when the three is there for him, he'll take it.
Here's Boss from outside the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins from the arc. He buries it from three.
I mean, he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
To stop the run. Boss, good. He's got 9.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
The Warriors leading. And James Harden pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Boss. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Now here's Curry. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 5 points.
And Curry is stronger than most people think. He knows how to keep his balance through contact.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Thompson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
You got 26.
Oh, man, an area where Thompson has improved, a quicker first
Watch
step.
That green right here.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Curry. Boss, good.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Golden State has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Here's Curry. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Maybe you would think Steph would be thrown off by some contact, but think again. Just too good of a finisher in close. Too much feel for the bucket.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Wiseman, pass to Curry. Now here's Green. Wiggins right side. Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Here's Boss. 18 points for him. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Curry. Wiggins outside with the 10-footer. Here's Green. And he makes it on the layup.
You want to fight? Draymond will fight. I mean, every loose ball, every rebound, and the activity of scoring the basketball.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 4.
That's my chance to.
And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State.
The West 19 love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we should do this, why we should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Brad Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
I see how y'all play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
They've got Bruce Brown, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Boss in at the one. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Irving finds Millsap. Here's Boss. Outside, Brown. Pass to Boss. Clock at 6.
Come on,
no good with the triple.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
You know, Nemanja Bjelica was 27 when he made his NBA debut. So as you might expect, he was a very seasoned rookie. Chris, he'd been playing pro ball in Europe for 8 seasons.
Yeah, and as we learned, European leagues are packed with talent. Young players that can develop a really advanced game before they ever set foot in the NBA. Bjelica was no exception. I mean, he hit the ground running.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, we talk about it every day. And Stephen Curry said, quote, it's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position.
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie.
Timeout. Golden State.
And to the Hornets.
It really just wasn't a fun.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Yeah.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle.
I'm talking about in the back room. Okay, well, open the window. Here I come, baby.
We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Now here's Thompson. And so in the game for the Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. Boss sends it home from three-point land. 24 points for him.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Thompson passes to Wiseman. Curry against Harden. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harden. Curry's shot is off.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Obviously, Chris, you were an all-time great passing big. Who are some of your favorites to watch? Currently in the league.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, it's so many, but, you know, I definitely love it. I mean, it starts and ends with him with me because they play the same position at point forward, and I just see how he thinks and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts. And so I'm a big fan of the Joker. I like how he
Here's
drives.
Boss. Offensive rebound. Claxton can't get it to go.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Buries it from 3. And the Nets lead by 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 12 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
The 3 is up. Boss's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Aldridge is checked in for Claxton. Bielitsa is checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. The Warriors trailing. Curry passes to Green. Now Wiggins for the lead. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 11.
I just love the ball movement.
And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Here's Aldridge. Pass to Boss. That's tipped. Now here's Durant. Bielitsa defending. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Curry. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Kevin Durant is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Boss in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Boss. And the Nets another 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
The way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep it.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Durant. And he lobs it up, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Curry. Boss's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wiggins for 3. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The turnaround. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, this mid-range jumper, he'll always be there for Durant.
Outside Curry. It's deflected. In transition, here they come. Out to the wing. Outside Harden. Here's Boss. Green covering. Misses the 3. And they're running. Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Look how he's playing, just fearless. Steph knows there's a chance he's going to get hit. He earns himself a trip to the line.
Stephen Curry at the line with 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Curry nails both of them.
And what you admire about Curry is how easily the game comes to him. He's earned it. He works so hard, he can play with such a carefree attitude.
Boss's shot is off. Golden State has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. .114 left in the fourth. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 36 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Golden State calls timeout. They're in front by 8. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Boss. And a miss there on the triple. Wiggins with it. Harden picks him up. 13 feet out. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Warriors lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Now here's Curry, tightly guarded.
Yours, baby.
That's his second personal. 14 foul. Shooting for Golden State.
He hits the first one. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
You know your banana split in there? You know your banana split in there? You did?
Look, you put up big numbers tonight, MP, and is this just a comfort?
Look, Frank, I'm not about to rehash the past, okay? There's nothing that we can do to change it, so what's the point?
Okay, but MP, let's be honest here. Were you trying to send a message to the coaching?
Look, Frank, I'm trying to send a message to the entire league. I'm here, baby. And the rest... All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public. What did you expect? That's what he's supposed to say. But I'm hearing he wants out. That's right. He wants to be traded. The coach doesn't like him. He doesn't like the coach. So it's no surprise, really. Plus, he's spoiled. He's used to getting whatever he wants just because people know his face. But it doesn't work like that in the NBA. You gotta earn your respect here. If MP thinks a change of scenery is gonna solve all his problems, he got another thing coming to him. He's got to learn to respect the game. The basketball gods are what they call them. There's no shortcuts in this league. Doesn't matter how famous you are off the court.
Taskmaster burst the bionic zit splitter. Breakneck speed with all day.